Well, I'm walking into town. It's been almost 2 years since I walked into town. It didn't come back because I fell off a roof and broke my legs. The party's 2 weeks earlier this year because this particular party's date rotates depending on which town it's at. It's called Corpus Cristi or something. And the party, they throw stuff off a roof, the business owners, and people go ape shit crazy trying to catch it. And then there's a big pole, a big tree that's been debarked. And then somebody tries to climb it because at the top there's all these presents, prizes. So I thought about not going in. I'm still very concerned about the pandemic, and people are very friendly to me. So they like to shake my hand and stuff like that. I'll do fist bumps, I guess. And try and not get any hugs. Most people don't try and hug me, that's good. I have my mask, which I might look silly wearing, because a lot more people are vaccinated now, and some people never wanted to wear a mask anyway. So I have to kind of avoid certain people who want to get close to me, and I feel like they even want to get close more because of the pandemic. But I'm going to risk it. I'm going to get into town and then get back out. It's a long walk for me, but I've done it now 5 times. I've walked into town, and it's tiring, but it's not directly painful. The main thing I got to do is not fall down. It's been raining, and I almost had an excuse not to go, because if it's rainy, then I'm not going to walk over there in the rain. But the rain stopped, so my excuse went away. And I really do love that little town, and a lot of people there like me. And some of them have been very, very supportive in this whole process, because I went away in an ambulance, and so a lot of people heard about that and saw it. Some people saw me fall off there. I don't have video of me falling off, unfortunately. That would be cool. I'm kind of curious, like how I spun or what. But I mean, it doesn't matter. My legs broke anyway. It was both femurs and 2 spots each. A very serious injury, actually. And it took a couple days before I could get surgery, because I went to the wrong hospital. And but I got a real good surgeon. He put a bunch of metal in my legs. Real nice team. I stayed 2 weeks in the clinic after that. A friend of mine set up a GoFundMe account right away and took care of it on his own. I was not in a very good position to make a lot of decisions right then. I mean, I was real clear, but I wasn't in a position to set that up at all. And so that raised over $17,000 that paid for my surgery and my clinic stay, and then went pretty far to pay for care, because I had to sit in town in somebody's house, lay in town for 8 months. And then finally I was able to come back to the Bosque with the help of a friend who came down from Oregon. And make sure I don't drop the camera here. And then she left about 3 months ago, something like that. And so I've had to survive on my own, which was immensely difficult at first. And now it's not really. I still am weak. I've spent a lot of time not getting any exercise at all. Walking was my primary exercise before. But, I can get out there and use the machete now and clear trails and sculpt the forest. So that's pretty exciting. And now I'm going back online and thinking what I can do there. I have a faster internet connection now, and so I might try and get a job online. Also, I'm continuing to get interest in people coming, although the vast majority are a net loss. They want to come live in a place for $5 a day or 50 pesos a day, which is $2.50, and that's just ridiculous. I've lost faith in a lot of people, and I've gained faith in a lot of other people. Because a lot of people really did save me. And I appreciate that immensely. And it makes me feel a greater responsibility to do important things with this project and with my life. Because I almost didn't have it. And then there's been a lot of other kinds of people that have seen it as an opportunity. Even right after the accident, there was some real weird interactions with people showing up to kind of scope out the situation and what they could take. There wasn't very many. And then I got a lot of nice foreigners that came and visited, which was nice. I don't know those folks super well. Some of them I know better than others. But it was real nice of them. Bring them by books or things like that. Whew, this is tiring. God, it's gorgeous out. I love this when the rain falls. Anyway, so the last 3 months or whatever, I took a shower today. I think it's my third shower. It's been about a month and a half or so. It feels really good to be clean. I don't have clean sheets, but I found some dirty clothes, and I'm gonna make a run into town if it's not too rainy because the road's too slippery, and actually get some clothing washed. So, because boy, my other pair of shorts, I found a clean pair of shorts, but my other pair of shorts is all just dirty and stuff. So I tend to wear cargo shorts because they're very convenient, even if they're not considered properly fashionable. I don't know why people are judgmental about what other people wear. So I've been imagining this day. I'm going back during the same party, and I might see if I want to get up and stand on that same roof. Nowhere near the edge. And we'll see. I am showing up a little late, but then again, I'm usually early like a gringo. So who knows what stage of the party they're at. But I know usually going up the pole takes quite a while. And also rain tends to slow the party down. So we'll see. Got quite a ways to go yet. Beautiful trail. And the rockets. The rockets mean that there's a party going on. And they go off all day long. I would be annoyed, but I'm used to it. Scares the heck out of my dogs. And there's the band. This trail's a little rough going down. It's actually easier to go uphill than downhill, because then I'll fall forward if I fall. One risk I'm taking is that COVID's still going on, and it's going pretty strong around here. Most people are not vaccinated, and the numbers are not looking good in Mexico in general. They just decided that they were underestimating them and doubled it, so that's a problem. But I'm just going to have to be real careful, and I put the camera on wide angle so that if I talk to somebody, I can have them further away from me in a frame, and I'll be outside. So I don't know, is it worth the risk? I really love this little town. I really love the people in it, and you know, I want to show them that I'm okay. So I don't want to wait till next year. But if I do get COVID out of going to this party, I'm going to feel pretty silly about it. I might have to stop going to parties altogether if every time I go something bad happens to me. quick party for me. I just stood there most of the time. I forgot to bring a chair, which would have been hard to carry. I would have had to drive in, but just standing there tires my legs out. So they're getting wobbly, and I got to make it home too. And I've been to this party, so I know the party. And also there was a lot of people there with cameras. I would say the minority of people had masks. Some people traveled down from California for it. And so there'll be tons of clips online, I'm sure. I'll put a link to the video I made 2 years ago in the description of this one. And yeah, I just got to go home. It's too much for me. And this hill is vicious. But the main thing is I got to see the people I wanted to see, and they were happy to see me out and about. I did not get up on the roof. I didn't stay long enough for him to be throwing stuff off of it, and I don't feel like that. I didn't make a lot of video stuff because you really have to walk around pretty well to do that. You have to be looking for your angle. The other thing that was bugging me was I'm wearing a mask. And if I'm going to video someone, I want to make eye contact with them. And I want to know if they think that's okay or not. And, you know, I feel very divided from people with a mask, and I have sunglasses on and a hat and my strange beard. And so I don't feel like I can communicate in a way that makes it kind of a more consensual recording experience. Not that I need it in that environment. Lots of people are recording with their phones. There was no official cameraman. One of the guys who normally videos wasn't videoing. I saw him there. And another guy who could video this wasn't this year. So that's okay. But there'll be lots of little clips out there. And I guess I'm all partied out. That's not totally true. I bought some alcohol. I'll go home and I'll have a little party with my dogs. Watch the lake and the sunset. And maybe later I'll look for clips online.